everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Exquisite Beauty MUA and my name is Jen, and today I wanted to do something a little bit different that I haven't actually tried before, and that is using a glitter pot. I've had one from Too Faced for quite some time, but I was always very scared to use it. My fear is always that I'm going to be using the glitter and it just spills everywhere. So I've never really gotten the chance to do it. I've even had a glitter glue for a very long time by NYX, but I just never did it. I was at Walmart the other day and I always pass by the makeup aisle. It never fails. I have to go by there, see what's new. And I was passing by and I saw the E.L.F brand, and I always look to see what they have just because their prices are so cost efficient. And when I was passing by, I did see this new little E.L.F pot and it had the glitter ones there. These are the Stardust glitters, and this one is in the color Bronze Comet, and it is just a beautiful brown color, and I just love my warm tone colors. This was perfect and I was like, man, I really want to try this out and get around to using it, and it was only $4. So I know that some of the glitter pots go for a little bit higher than that, and I thought that this was a great price, so I was just like, I couldn't pass it up. I was like, I have to try this and I'll record it at the same time. If it comes out great, then awesome. If not, then we'll just keep trying until it does. Alright guys, so let's get started. I am going to be doing my eyebrows. I am going to prime and set my eyes, and I will be right back. I want to use the Morphe palette. This is going to be the 350, and this is the matte one. These are what the colors look like. I am pretty sure that you've seen this before, so I just want to get started on laying down a base in the transition colors, and then that way we can lay down the Stardust color. Let's get started. I am going to be using the Morphe 441 brush, and let me start off by using some transition colors. I'm going to be mixing in these two together. Alright, next I am going to be taking this color right here, mixed in with a little bit of this one to lay down in the crease. And I am going to be using my Morphe. This is the 433 brush. I just want to go in with that mustardy color right there and laying that down on the crease as well. Let me start with this color at the bottom, and then I'm going to put in a little bit of that reddish color afterwards using that same Morphe 433. And I'm going to be using a Morphe E17 brush to pick up that reddish color that was next to the orange. I'm going to take my Morphe. This is the M505, and it's just a nice fluffy brush to blend everything in a little bit better. I am going to be taking my NYX Above and Beyond concealer along with my Morphe, the E19 brush, just to cut my crease. Next, I am going to be using my NYX Glitter Primer. This is what the packaging looks like. I'm just going to be putting that on the back of my hand, and I'm also going to be using my Morphe. This is an E32 to put down the primer on top of my eye, and then another E32 brush, and using that one to actually put on the glitter. And I'm going to be doing this a little bit at a time. I'm not sure how this is actually going to work. This is my first time working with glitters, so I am a little bit scared about how it's gonna turn out. just like very tedious, and you have to be so careful because you don't want to spill it. You're trying to put it on precisely on where you want it to go, and I'm not sure if I really like this, but I'm just gonna wait until I'm completely finished to make my call. Just like with everything, it takes some time on trying to work the kinks out of a product that you've never really used before. And of course, I will keep trying it just to see what different ways I can actually apply this. I'm trying to see how I can fix this right here at the end. I really don't like how that looks right there. Maybe I am going to go back into that Morphe palette. I'll probably take this color right here just so I could kind of blend that in on the outer corner. I'm going to take my Morphe. This is the M24 brush. I am just gonna be taking this pinkish color right here. It's like a pink whitish color, and a Morphe. This is the M508 brush, just so I can highlight my brow bone. Let me just finish up my other eye and I will be right back. I finished up my eyes. I wasn't planning on doing a black liner today because the eyes were just gonna be so dramatic. I was just thinking about doing the glitter look and just leaving it like that. But I just think that the winged liner just completed the look and made it look so put together, because when I was finishing up my other eye, I was actually a little bit skeptical and I was like, oh my god, I really don't like this. I don't like the way it looks. It's a very tedious and it takes a very long time to do, so I'm not sure if I really like that. I prefer the glitter shadows that come in a palette and just apply it like that. I have some from Morphe that are actually really good, and it's so much easier versus having to take a brush, apply the primer, then take another brush and apply the glitter, and doing pieces at a time is just very tedious and it takes a little bit long. It does look very pretty. It's a trial and error. Maybe next time I'll try a little bit different. I do think that it might be better with a synthetic brush just to do the whole process. I really don't have a synthetic packing brush. Okay, so next I am going to be moving on to the rest of my face. I am going to be speeding this process up. I will just be showing you which products I am going to be using, and I will show you the look once it's finished. guys, here you have the finished look. I am so thrilled at how pretty it actually came out. I was a little bit skeptical while I was doing my makeup, and I was just like, oh my god, this looks really bad. I'm gonna have to toss this video. But I stuck through and it actually came out very, very pretty. I have to admit that doing the glitter pots is a little bit tedious. You definitely have to have time to do that. And honestly, the whole process is a little bit long. I'd rather just take one of the glitters from the eyeshadow palettes that I get from Morphe. They're actually very good and it's a whole lot easier. Overall, I wanted to try this out. I have never tried out a glitter pop before. It's basically about trials and errors. You just try it out with certain things. If it doesn't work, then you try it out differently next time. Like this time, I wanted to use a different primer with the Hourglass foundation. Hopefully, I can see later on how it lasts. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, remember to leave it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, then make sure you do so. And remember, always be thankful, always be grateful, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.